Hello and welcome everyone. Today is November 14th. It's already zooming by so fast. Today we are going to be doing a quick and simple, old and fun little treat holder. I call it my no adhesive pocket holder, and it's just like that. Isn't it cute? Here's another one I made. These are perfect, they're quick, but they're perfect and easy to do when you just want to give a little something extra for a holiday party, maybe a baby shower, any little thing like this. So they're super, again, simple, which I always love, and fun to make. So grab you some fun Christmas paper that you have lying around and come and create with me. I am like super hyped up and all the things. I just returned from backstage Vegas with Stampin Up yesterday actually, and it was just an amazing time. And so I am just like full of all the things, and I wanted to just jump on though and show y'all something today that you can recreate over and over again. So let me turn my camera down and we'll get started. Okay? Yeah. Okay. I have everything in place. Just let me get down to where we are able to create together on the same camera space, right? Because that's always fun. So with this, I'm using the 6x6 because it's a perfect little size for what I'm trying to create, but it is also perfect if you do any kind of same size, like an 8x8, or you could do a really large one if you want with a 12x12. I'm going to be using this fun little bundle here, the Signs and Designs. This punch matches perfectly with this stamp set. So I'm doing the Merry and Bright Christmas because I'm getting ready to create with Keeping Traditions in a class next weekend. So I wanted to have something that correlated with it. But you got your New Year's, you got your trick-or-treating, you got any little seasons of thanks for if you wanted to do it with Thanksgiving as well. I will have the information for this bundle if you want to grab it while it's still good in my descriptions, and if you go over to my blog, you'll have all the things that you need to also figure out how to recreate this. And I would encourage you to also, while you're over at my blog, subscribe to my blog, so then that way you can start getting my newsletters. We always have every week something fun and new, with whether it's tutorials or anything up to date going on. So yeah, you don't want to miss out with that. So here we go. Let's quit chatting. Get your designer series paper out at a 6x6 measurement, okay? Super fun. You don't need your adhesive. Right now, put the pocket together. You know what? I didn't grab any candy. We'll grab it in just a moment though. So you got your 6x6 designer paper, and all you're going to do now is you're going to fold it in half, just like this, where you're creating a triangle. So you just fold it like that. Now that you folded it in half, this right here is measuring at 8.5. And you're going to take this top little piece right here and you're going to fold it down to the center. And if you want to measure it up so that it's right, get your ruler, grid paper, whatever that you may need, and you're going to fold it down to the 4 1/4 spot, and that will let you be right in the center of what you need to create your flap, where it evens out right here in the middle. Now go ahead and put that little flap back up, and now you're going to take one side of your corner here of your triangle, and you're going to fold it up to the bottom line here. So go ahead and do that. Take it and you're going to just line it up so that it's even with that fold, and then repeat the other side. All right, there you go. And now you just take this top piece flap down that you just folded. Now you go ahead and refold that down, and you have your little pocket. So that way you can put whatever you would like inside. It fits perfect with a gift card. I'm putting candy. So while you're catching up with that, let me run and grab some because I forgot. We're back again. Woohoo! Okay, so let me get a few pieces out real fast. And then I've got a few pieces there that I'm going to add to it. And then take you a scrap piece of paper. Trying to find one, but yeah, this would be perfect. Now before I add all of that stuff, I'm going to go ahead and stamp. So I'm using the Merry and Bright stamp from that bundle that I showed you with some cherry cobbler ink. And I'm going to stamp on a piece of scrap cardstock. Now I've started using my little foam mat because you get a better, crisper image when you use your photopolymer stamps. Wow, that was a loud bang of the time. Okay, get your punch. And if you turn your punch, if you're not familiar using them, this is the punch and they're easy to, work with. But if you turn it upside down, you're able to slide in your stamped image and line it up how you want to stamp it. Just like so. And then you have the perfect outline. You can punch it out and then try to stamp, but a lot of times it's easier to do it that way. So you'll just use whatever adhesive that you want to put on the front of it. I'm going to go ahead and use some just tear tape to add to it. If you want to add dimensions to your sentiment, you're welcome to do that as well. Use your own creativity with this. Now I'm going to take some of my little shiny, pretty embellishments here, sequins embellishments, and add those because everything is better when it's embellished. Right, I love embellishments. I may have, yeah, we'll work with it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. All right, and all you got to do now is add your candy, just like so, or whatever you're putting in it. You can even put the little fun crinkly paper in it if you would like. And to just make it a little extra, I like to put it in a cellophane bag. So get your cellophane bag out because this gives it a finishing touch. This is also good if you're setting up for craft fairs too. If you want something simple and quick for craft fair, you could do that. Great for teachers' gifts. If you want to put them on your coworker's desk, just something simple, very inexpensive to create. I know if you're like I am, you have all kinds of probably designer paper lying around and you're like, what can I do with this? I have so much. Well, this is a good way to use up what you're using. So let me grab some ribbon real fast to tie it off. I have all my stuff together, I really do. I hope you all are having a fabulous week. I tell you, it has been so much fun. Yeah, I better not do silver. I was having so much fun this week. The trainings that we had and just being able to see the creative community with friends was just absolutely a blast. It's always fun to get together and catch up and see what everybody's doing and how things are working out for everyone. It's just a lot of fun. So I'm not cutting my ribbon to any certain length. I have found that a lot of times I like to just leave it on the spool and get what I need and then trim it off versus trimming it, trying to make it work. So a lot of times that's what I do. I will figure out some measurements for you though when I put down the instructions if you need them. Okay, we'll clean that bow up. I know it's a little sloppy-fied on there. And it's going every which way, especially that little gold one. Oh my goodness. That's all you do. go ahead and trim him up. And this is up to you if you want to keep that long or if you want to, you know, make it a little bit shorter. And then if you don't want to leave the flaps on there like that, take your glue dots and just put one on the back of each side, and that kind of folds it in a little bit for you, and it just makes it not so bulky either. Well, hello guy didn't stick on there very well. There you go. And that's it. Isn't that cute? So you are able to create different ones, just like so. And that's my quick and simple tutorial for you this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you look forward to recreating your very own. And if you do, I'd love for you to tag me and show me what you created along the way. So until then, you guys be blessed, and I will be back next Friday to show you something fun, something new, and always something creative. And until then, you guys be blessed. Thanks for stopping by.